Here's an example of your Patriot Network truthers. Here's an example of your Patriot Network truthers. Mary Brown says, "Start setting up these scumbags with prostitutes, drugs, child porn. Fight the same way they are fighting against us." A murderer will kill you, a thief will steal from you, but you'll never know where you stand with a liar. Now, the person we're about to hear has admitted to being an armed robber and has some other felonies. He was apparently upset that he was charged with kidnapping when it was actually just false imprisonment. He and a buddy of his apparently picked up people that were looking for work and robbed them at the point of a shotgun. So this video is a little bit about the really damaging lies that he's telling, and apparently committing more crimes, but he uses somebody else's name to do it, using the name Danny Sass to commit another crime. Listen for yourselves.
Required to be able to block alternative media from reporting from the location. So here is my call to the Verizon store, and here is the information that I obtained. Let us check that out. Yes, ma'am. How you doing? My name is Danny Sass with WDAV News in San Diego, California. I have a question for you, if I may ask. There's come some information that the Federal Bureau of Investigation may have contacted you about purchases by Pete Santilli regarding...
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. She's helping the customer, but she wants to know what kind of questions you would like to ask.
I would just like to... Okay, listen. Obviously, you know that there is some form of standoff at the Wildlife Refuge, right?
Well, I'm local. I live here. I'm very, very much so aware of what's going on.
Oh.
Okay, there you heard it. He calls this poor woman and says that he's Danny Sass from WDAV San Diego, California, and starts asking her if the FBI has contacted her, and this was in regarding Pete Santilli. And again, I'll reiterate that if the FBI had contacted her and was investigating somebody that's a customer of theirs, there are a bunch of legal technicalities, but if she tells somebody else, or the person being investigated, that the FBI called and was investigating them, she can get charged with a crime. Okay, now here's another video where this Professor Doom, ooh, scary skull Professor Doom,
Okay, I see you. But I just want to know one thing. You ready? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me. Yeah. Every time you tell me something, I figure that you're lying. Ooh, it's almost like you faking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you're lying, but you sound.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
You blew it! You lose! Good day, sir!
I want you to give a listen to another outrageous lie by this self-proclaimed journalist, self-proclaimed patriot, self-proclaimed spokesperson. Why is this guy trying to get people killed? Why is every few minutes he's talking about people getting shot when he is actually the one that has made the statement that he wants people to shoot the president, he wants somebody to shoot Hillary Clinton in the vagina, and he wants to watch her die slowly. Take a listen to this.
Unarmed protesters going there to address the issues peacefully, and we had a safety concern at that point in time, and that's why I thought it was very appropriate to demand that the sheriff be present to ensure that safety of the peaceful people. And
he's demanding that the sheriff come out there when he was provoking an incident. He rolled in there and started yelling at the FBI agents, and that video is out there too. He came in there trying to start something. It's clear as day. And it appears that what one of their main agendas is to make the FBI look like they're targeting Santilli and Jordan and everybody else. Jordan did another thing where she was talking about how the FBI had told Enterprise Car Rental to arrest her for a stolen vehicle, and we'll go into that after a while, but you know, I did some research on that, and it looks to me like it's just a whole bunch of other lies that.
Hi everybody, this is Deb Jordan, and I wanted to let you guys know that I spoke with Pete today, and I have a little update for you that I'm going to be playing here in just a moment. But first, let me tell you what happened to me this morning. I got a knock on the door, and it was the Gresham Portland Police Department, and they were telling me that the vehicle that I have parked in the parking lot here at the hotel had been reported as stolen. So I was really surprised seeing that I had called Enterprise yesterday, spoke with them, got everything up to date, as I always do once a week, as we have done since we've been here. And everything was good. Everything was good to go. We even talked about doing a monthly rate instead of a weekly rate, as it's a lot cheaper to do it that way. And so you guys can only imagine how surprised I was when they told me that Enterprise had reported the vehicle as stolen. Now, I called Enterprise immediately because I was alarmed. And what happens is they tell me that an FBI agent from Central Oregon phoned them and told them that Pete Santilli had been incarcerated on conspiracy charges since January the 26th, and that 2 unauthorized women were planning a trip in that vehicle from Portland to Burns, Oregon, where there was a situation, ongoing situation of people occupying a wildlife refuge there. So they gave the Enterprise the Pete's case numbers, really just being douchebags at this point, and told him that they suggested that he call the Gresham, Oregon police and report the vehicle as stolen, not as somebody unauthorized driving the vehicle, but as stolen, you know. So I immediately called Pete's attorney, who called the state attorney's office, and they're furious. This is just another example of how low the FBI will go to harass Pete. This is a clear case, in my opinion, of them retaliating because they didn't like what Pete had to say about them. You know, they don't like alternative media, somebody in alternative media saying things about them that they don't like. So that's what's happening here. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. Oh, and by the way, they also asked the agent for the online OnStar code so that they might be able to better listen to conversations that were happening inside the vehicle until they were able to retrieve it. So this
Bottom line, Jordan was not authorized to be driving that vehicle. Enterprise didn't have any of her insurance or address or her information or anything. So technically, yeah, she was doing something illegal, and she was using that vehicle without authorization of the owner of the vehicle, which was Enterprise. But back to Doom. Why is he lying? And why is he using other people's names to do this PSYOP agenda that he's running here? I mean,